First of all, I don't want anybody to judge me, but when this tale of rabbits that I have happened, I was a very, very little girl, probably just 10 or 11 years old, or maybe even less so, and I always have the best intentions when taking care of my rabbits. However, sadly, I do not have any good tales of rabbits that fell in my care. Sorry, I'm laughing, but it's just a sad laugh. Most of the rabbits in my country cannot adjust to city climates, and then they get sick. And even though I'm trying my best to do whatever I can when they get sick, then you know what happened. You know what happened when they just can't do it anymore. However, this time there's a good tale about a few rabbits and their friends, especially one very smart and quite sneaky little rabbit named Peter. And who knows, after this review, you might fall in love with him too, as have I. Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Just for full disclosure, I've never taken care of any rabbit ever again after maybe I was in 5th grade or something. So I know what happened to those rabbits and then I just give up. I just can't take care of rabbit in my area. So case closed, okay? I haven't harmed any rabbits since. And when I did, I was very little. I'm sorry. And as always, before we begin, please click that bell button besides my subscribe button if you haven't, so you'll be notified if I upload something new. Now, once I heard about this movie, Peter Rabbit, my mind instantly went back to a movie quite similar to this one about the talking rabbit, and it was released near Easter as well. But I realized that Peter Rabbit is actually based from a book, so it is pretty different than the first one that I talk about. It's Hop, if you haven't catch my drift by now. Also, I don't know if this is coincidental or not, but both rabbits, Hop and Peter, speak in an English accent. James Corden, who actually voiced Peter Rabbit, is considered as the voice of Hop as well, before it was snatched by Russell Brand. Like so many coincidences in both movies, right? However, their storylines are pretty different, and the source of the story itself is different too, so hopefully I won't compare both movies too much. This Peter Rabbit Tales begins with Peter Rabbit being just Peter Rabbit. He and his triplet sisters, plus his cousin, wants to steal the produce from Mcgregor's garden, which was actually theirs and their parents in the first place. Rabbits plotting, Mcgregor's got angry, one thing led to another until, very suddenly, Mcgregor's himself passed away. The rabbits and their friends rejoiced their victory, but only for a while. Once the long-lost nephew of Mcgregor came in and tried to sell the house, things got even more interesting for everyone. First reaction, Peter Rabbit has quite a bit of similarities with Hop. Out of the things that I've mentioned before, like both has equals action, both movies came out near Easter and so on and so forth. What do you know? They used the same music as well. One song at least, and it was this song. We Know Speak Americano by Yolanda Be Cool and D-Cup, I think. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. Now, I have no idea why these two movies has so many similarities, but I am so glad that the main story is different. Hop is more focused about him being a talking rabbit and being the son of a very famous folklore, the Easter Bunny, of course, while Peter Rabbit doesn't really even talk about Easter. It's more about his ongoing battle with Mcgregor in order to get the produce from his farm, which, as I learned, was the main premise of Peter Rabbit in the actual storybook. They even incorporated some of the things from the storybook, including Peter's jacket taken by Mcgregor and was worn by his scarecrow. But this movie is quite different from the book, I think. For once, it actually has their creator, Beatrix Potter, Bay for sure. So in a way, I think that this is an origin story. The story itself is full of instant humor that are easy to understand and is suitable for all ages. It's definitely a comedy movie for families, and I enjoyed it very much, just like everyone in the theaters. The characters' main strength and flaws are very visible here too. Peter Rabbit being sneaky and smart while actually having daddy issues. Thomas Mcgregor, as known as the long-lost nephew of the late Mr. Mcgregor, has the urge to be perfect all the time, including the no rabbit policy in his, house. But he loves helping others and has a soft spot for the toy store he worked at. Beatrix Potter herself cannot really paint and is quite oblivious to what Peter Rabbit and his friend does to Thomas, yet she's still able to have an abundance of love for basically everything. I already expect Bay to fall in love with Thomas though. Since they are so different, they almost complete each other, which is so dang cute. Oh, and I did have a favorite scene, and it was when one of the rabbits, I forgot which one, but I'm sure it wasn't Peter, hides in some of the pots in the McGregor's mansion. Thomas, a genius that he is, well, kinda, spotted a rabbit and tried to catch him, only to find that he wasn't in the designated pot, and then starts the game of Find the Rabbit with many pots switching, and it was just so funny. Then we move on to the characters. My favorite is Thomas Mcgregor because I think he is like the clown of the movie. Not because he chose to be, but just because he is, sadly. However, for me, Domhnall Gleeson, which is the actor who plays Thomas Mcgregor here, is especially cute. I don't know why. I just can't take my eyes off of him even though he was somewhat goofy and annoying. And I need the actor from the early days of Harry Potter and him being that captain or lieutenant and that Star Wars movie, and it was pretty hilarious. And I did not get attracted to him then, but I do now. I don't know why. My other favorite character is probably the pig because he can be so unpredictable. And the other is actually Cottontail for basically the same reason. She's just so crazy, I just want to snuggle her, Now, the question always remains, should you watch this movie? Peter Rabbit is lighthearted, funny, and is just a great movie for all ages. The storyline is obviously predictable, as many family movie does, but it is still enjoyable, since they have spontaneous humors from beginning to end. I'd say if you want to escape from the toughness of life for a little while, do watch this movie. At least, it is guaranteed that you'll come home with a smile. So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this movie review, and if you do, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this movie, and if I do get anything wrong from this video, do correct me. I love it when you do that, actually. For real. I appreciate your thoughts a lot. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. They are in my description below. And I think that's it. Thank you again so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye!